somewhere beneath the surface of the ocean. Life stopped following the rules. Creatures evolved without sunlight, without warmth, without mercy, animals with transparent heads, living lights drifting in total darkness, bodies built to survive crushing pressure. These creatures should not exist, but they do. The deeper you go into the ocean, the stranger life becomes. Sunlight fades, pressure increases, temperature drops. At just 200 meters, the world you know disappears. Colors vanish, familiar shapes dissolve. Sound itself feels different. Below that point, evolution begins to improvise, because in the deep sea, survival is not about beauty. It's about efficiency. Between 200 and 1,000 meters, light barely reaches at all. Photosynthesis becomes impossible. No plants, no green energy, no easy source of food. Only a slow, constant rain of debris from above. Marine snow, tiny particles of dead life, waste, fragments, and remains, feeding everything below. It doesn't look like much, but here it is everything. And in this dim world, creatures adapt in disturbing ways. Some become almost completely transparent, their organs barely visible, as if their bodies are fading out of existence. Others grow enormous eyes, desperate to capture the last traces of light filtering down from the surface. This is where biology begins to bend. Imagine a creature with a completely transparent head, its skull filled with fluid, its brain exposed to the world. Its eyes don't look forward, they point straight up, because in the darkness, predators and prey appear not in front of you, but above you. Silhouettes drifting overhead, an adaptation so extreme it feels artificial, as if it were designed, but it works. Go deeper still, and even that faint light disappears. Here, darkness becomes absolute. And yet, some creatures create light of their own. Not blue, not green, red. Down here, red light is invisible, which means these hunters stalk their prey using a private wavelength. They can see without being seen. A biological secret weapon built entirely by evolution. At this depth, evolution didn't just adapt. It cheated. Then there are creatures with mouths too large for their own bodies. Teeth so oversized they can't even close their jaws completely. In the surface world, this would be a fatal flaw. In the deep sea, it doesn't matter. Food is rare. Opportunities are brief. When something appears, you take it, even if it barely fits inside you. At these depths, pressure would crush a human instantly. Bones would collapse. Organs would fail. Blood would boil. And yet, these creatures survive. Their bones are lighter, their bodies softer, their tissues flexible. Many lack air-filled spaces entirely, eliminating weak points that pressure could destroy. Some rely on special proteins that stabilize their cells, preventing them from collapsing under the weight of the ocean above. Life here didn't resist pressure. It surrendered to it and survived by doing so. This is why deep-sea creatures look so terrifying. Not because they are monsters, but because evolution removed everything unnecessary. No bright colors, no decorative patterns, no symmetry for beauty. Only function. Big mouths, sharp teeth. Elongated bodies, glowing lures and endless darkness. Every feature exists for one reason: survival. When evolution is pushed this far, aesthetics disappear. What remains is efficiency. And despite everything we think we know, the deep sea remains largely unexplored. More than 80% of the ocean has never been seen by human eyes. New species are discovered on nearly every deep sea expedition. Creatures that rewrite biology textbooks. Animals that challenge what we thought was possible. We don't know how many exist. We don't know how they behave. We don't even know how strange they might still become. The deep sea is not a place of monsters. It is a place of solutions, extreme solutions to extreme problems. And if life can adapt to darkness, to pressure, to isolation like this, then the limits of evolution are far beyond what we imagine. These creatures should not exist, but they do, and far below us, in total darkness. Something even stranger is still waiting to be found.